Hello, good people. This is Gladys from OP Legacy Unveiled, and I'm so thrilled to be here today, joined by my two co hosts. That's Sister Myra and Sister Mayan. And we have a special brother, friend, and guest today, Brother Micheal Williams. For those who are in on passive, you know him, Micheal Williams' aim is not new to us. So we are thrilled to have you here today. My co-host, Sister Myra, introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Sister Gladys. My name is Myra Aquino. I live in New York City, but I'm here in the Dominican Republic visiting my mom. And I'm so happy to be here today with Sister Gladys, Sister Megan, and our guest, Micheal Williams. What a pleasure, what an honor. I hope everybody watches and support us like always, and I appreciate that support that you give us every week, every Saturday at 1 p.m. Thank you for watching us.
Thank you, Sister Myra. And now we go to Sister Mayan. Introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Hello, it's good to see you, Sister Gladys and Sister Myra, and of course, our special guest on board here, Micheal Williams. Ooh, what an honor to have you with us. It's so good to have you, and we're here again, as usual, we're the OP Legacy Unveiled. We are here to let you know that Unpassive is alive and Unpassive is ongoing, and it continues. So we have a special guest, like Gladys has mentioned. Micheal Williams is here to pour out all the CATMO information you all need to know. Listen to him. Thank you very much, Sister Gladys.
Awesome, awesome. And now we come to our main brother, our guest, Micheal Williams. Aim, welcome and introduce yourself. You know, we love you so much, and we have been wanting to have you on this show. The two ladies here have been asking, when is he coming? When is he coming? And I thank you the fact that when I reached out, you did not resist. You responded straight up and they gave you availability. We do not take that for granted because we know that you are needed in several meetings in on passive because you are resourceful. So we are so happy to have you here. Welcome and introduce yourself, who you are, so that our viewers get to know you.
Thank you so much, Gladys, Myra, Mayan. It's a great pleasure to be here with you all. Certainly, anytime we get an opportunity to speak about on passive, it's always my pleasure, that's for sure. So Micheal Williams' aim, is just a regular person, just like everyone else. Just excited about this great company that we're all a part of. Excited to always speak about it, to share information, to help others get a better understanding of what Unpassive is all about. So I'm just your fellow servant. That's it. Just your fellow servant. Here I am to serve.
Wow. I love that humility. As you say, you are just a regular person, but the truth is, you are a regular person who happens to understand on passive very well as a company, as a movement, because I've listened to your videos where you are speaking. I've attended some meetings where you are, but most of them I do catch up later, and I hear the passion that you share when you talk about the company. And it's good that you understand the marketing part of it. Some of us, we more get the mission part of it, and that things will be done for us with, not much effort. The sunshine is right in front of me here. I'm going to have to excuse myself to close the window. Okay, I think that should be fine. That's better, right? Yeah, that's better.
Mhm.
So it's nice having you here, and I will have a question for you. When did you join on passive, and what drove you to join on passive?
Okay, excellent question. So this was in summer of 2018. So right at the very beginning, I was introduced to Unpassive, and for me at first, I didn't jump in right away. because I was busy doing our automatic internet millionaire business, our own system that we put together, etc., that we were working on. And when I saw it, I didn't really pay much attention to it, only because I was focused on what I was doing. But then, several others reached out, and I said, okay, you know what? I'll spend some time. I'll take a look and see what this is all about. And when I did that, I got real excited. And the reason I did is because I realized some time ago that in order for people to really succeed, in this arena, uh, they need help, and not just help as in, well, let me just show you how to do it or teach you how to do it. People really need a professional or professionals to actually do the business for them, because people have their regular occupation, right, their careers, etc., their jobs, that, for example, someone could be a lawyer, somebody could be a carpenter, a nurse, and they're good at what they know, they're good at what they do. But when it comes to sales, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to advertising, most people are just not good at it. So it's very difficult to ask someone to say, hey, come on here, go sell these products, when you have no inclination or desire to be involved in sales. And that's what happens when we join all these companies. They say, yep, we've got this great juice or, whatever product it is, and they expect you to sell it, and you have no sales experience, right? When you go to get your job, they're usually asking you, what are your qualifications, right? What's your experience? Sometimes they want 10 years experience and so on, right? But yet we join these businesses and we have no experience whatsoever building a business. We know nothing, as I said, about marketing or advertising, and they expect us to succeed, right? So I realized that something has to be done. There has to be a better way to make this happen. And so what we used to do is basically have people join us, and we did all the heavy lifting for them. They simply just registered. We set everything up, the entire system, and we would do the marketing for them, driving the traffic, all these things. And people were able to get success as a result of that. So when I saw what OnPassive was looking to do, I'm like, wow, if this company can actually do this, this is a game changer. It's just a complete game changer. You can't just give somebody, say, here's a replicated page, go ahead and go make some money, go build your business. It doesn't work, right? So for this company to say, we understand the marketplace. We love to advertise. We love to promote. We can do this. It has to be different. It can't be the same like everything else that people are used to, right? And that in itself can be an issue at times. When you're not used to something, right, then you get confused, right? You're like, I don't know about this, because because right away you're comparing it to what you know, right? You're comparing to what you're used to. Well, this is what I've done in the past. I joined a business, and in 30 days, I was able to start making some money, right? If you're one of those lucky few that happened to, right? But for most people, it just doesn't work. So OnPassive came up and says, you know what? Let's do it different. We can make this thing work. And how we're going to do that is we're going to actually start from scratch. Forget about everything that you know. Forget about what you've done before. We're going to start from scratch and build it from the very bottom all the way up to the top. And we've been going to one top, to the next stop, to the next stop ever since. And that's why people are excited about this company. People can't wait to see the full automation in place. People can't wait to actually see how the sales process can be automated, so that it doesn't matter your background, it doesn't matter your skills, it doesn't matter your experience. All you have to be is in, and you will win.
Awesome. Wow. What an explanation. And that's one of the reasons, especially for me, that drew me to OnPassive, is because I did not have to worry about the marketing part of it. And when I found that, really there's a company that can do that, because everything what we had heard from before is bringing people in. You win by how many people that you bring in. So you have to be making all these calls that maybe you are not comfortable making. So for me, automation is really big and it's helpful. And I know there are so many people who joined on passive because of that. Sister Myra, what do you have to say after what Michael has shared? What do you have to, anything you want to add to his words?
Well, Sister Gladys, what Michael Williams say is just so familiar, right? Because he's looking on his perspective, which is marketing. He's a marketer. He's knowledgeable on the field. But for someone like me, this is exactly what I thought when I heard about Ompasi. When I heard that Ompasi was going to do the work for me, everything that I knew really, it became obsolete. I forgot about it. I say, why am I going to worry about all the failures when I tried in the past and all the things that I'm supposed to do as a marketer, because I'm not a marketer. And when I heard that Ompasi was going to do the work for me, alleviate the tension that I got, right, from this type of business. It's just, sales. When I hear the word sales and marketing, right there, I have a roadblock. I'm not going to go that way because I know I'm going to fail. I know I'm going to fail. This is not my field. And I'm scared of it. On top of that, right? It's not something that I want to learn, because we can like so many things, but not everything we're good at it. And we have to really know ourselves to really know what we're good at it. And I knew sales and marketing and zero at. I will be starving for life. I tell you the truth. So this is really set me to come into Ompasi with my eyes closed, because this was appealing and was what I've been waiting for, really. The correction to the corruption and the work done for me. What else I'm going to ask for, right? What else? And we have so many experts. Michael Williams, we have so many, the Garmos, the Red Redfern, we have, the Mike Ellis. Everybody's giving us different perspective of the business, or the marketing part of the business that we don't have. And we learn from them. And then Ompasi is going to do the work. Really, we are so blessed and so lucky and so fortunate to be in this company. It's nothing else I can add to it. Michael Williams said it all. And this is exactly what I am today. Just easy, relaxing, because I know what's coming. And I know what we have as a company, that is going to support us on this journey until the end. And this is it. Thank you, Sister Gladys.
Awesome. It's so nice to be in a position where you don't have to worry for the future, because there's someone who cares, who is, putting things in place for you. What a blessing it is to be non-passive. Now, Sister Mayan, I know you are there saying, I want to put in my voice to this. What do you have to say above what our brother said, or contribute something? Just speak your heart.
Absolutely, Sister Gladys. Honestly, Michael and Myra, they've all said it all, to be sincere. But I want to say something, that what really tripped me so immensely was the fact that on passive, when I got to know about it, and just joined it, I didn't give it a thought. To be honest, Mike, I didn't give it a thought at all. The moment I had it been discussed, I just went ahead and signed up, And in fact, what resonated eventually had to be the uniqueness of Ompassive, what makes it stand out, it really, the fact that, it's got to do with the heart. The AI has to do with the heart. It's purely humanistic. Oh, that alone blew me off. I just said, no, this is where to be, because I've been in businesses, severally, traditional business, even though I'm a lawyer, but different traditional businesses I've been in it in the past. Okay. But then I have never really been able to be out there for people. I needed something that would make me, to have a very good impact on people's lives. And when I got to know about passive, I knew, yes, indeed, I'm in the right place, because obviously, as we can see it, it's certain that there is no other business like Ompassive. Ompassive cannot be duplicated. You see, this is the way I say it, because of the care, the love, the heart. It's, in fact, I know I've always had this interest in people, but then the way I am today is just incredible. It's it's way, way, way above board, and it's all as according to what Passive has done for me, and also for a lot of other people that are in it, So that's why, Sister Gladys, that's why I am talking here. I don't care. I say to people, all you need, man, just be in here. Listen and have patience. And Passive is it, and it's there for life.
You are sold. You are sold out.
The business how we're going to pass it on to our grandchildren. It's a willable business, So I mean, what else would I be looking for? I'm even tired of reading too many books, man. As a lawyer, you read and read and read and read. I need something that will make me just sit down there and relax and cross my legs, and I'll be checking my wallet. I need that, I really
Awesome. Automation, the power of automation again comes in.
Yes.
I love the most recent meeting we had with our brother friend, Mr. Ash Mufare, and he said on passive is here to stay. The confidence that he has. And that was a very brief meeting, straightforward, delivered, and left. That was it. Now, going back to our brother Michael, I like the perspective, the fact that, again, I repeat, you have that experience from the marketing part of it. You are now in on passive and you are very passionate about the company, the model of the business. I would like you in simple terms. If someone came across this recording and they want to hear what on passive is in a brief synopsis for them to understand in order to take that next step, you are now like our funnel here, a funnel on this channel, wherever this video is going to be of someone who wants to listen more, to hear, to be able to take that step of even going to the website. In simple terms, what could you tell somebody on passive is?
Well, we have an acronym in on passive, right? Which is CATMO, CATMO, right? CATMO, right? And so that acronym sums up exactly what on passive is, right? First of all, it's a business, but not just a business, it's a complete business solution, right? So for people that are on the internet looking for whatever product, if it's something that's relevant, if it's something that has real value, it will be in on passive. It's a complete business solution. So for people who want to use video conferencing because they want to, keep in contact with customers around the world, maybe their team around the world, as in, you're in a company and so you maybe have executive meetings, etc. You want to be in touch with your team in various countries. We have our dear sister that's in Dominican Republic right now, our other sister that's in the UK right now, okay, the US, in Canada. So, you want to be in touch with each other, so they want to utilize video conferencing within their business. Okay, well, OnPassive has a product for you, right? People want to get set up on the internet, right? So they need to have a domain name. Okay, that's your digital real estate. Okay, for someone to find you, you have to have a website. Okay, so you need a domain name for that. Okay, that will be an OnPassive, right? You're looking for traffic. You have an existing business. You want more traffic, more visitors to know what you're doing, to come buy your products, view whatever service you may have to offer, etc. They'll be able to get that with an OnPassive. So we say it's a one-stop shop. You want e-learning, you want to take a university course, etc. Right? Whatever people need, whatever they need to shop online, that's going to bring value to their day-to-day lives, whether it be individually or from a business standpoint. It's all in OnPassive. It's one-stop shop. So it's a complete business solution. It's digital. Okay, it's online. Okay, it's not getting a whole bunch of products to fill up your garage. Okay, that you probably won't use. Okay, no. Okay, it's a complete business solution, one-stop shop. Okay, for all your business needs. Okay, and so you have that social media. Okay, people are tired of what's out there from a social media standpoint, right? Having to listen to garbage, maybe having access to things that you don't really want to have access to. Maybe you have children, you want a safe place for them to go online, etc. One-stop shop OnPassive as all of that. Okay, so it's a complete business solution. So that's our C, right? And then we have our A. Okay, you don't want to be spending all your time working. And that's what most people do. Even people that are working on the internet, they spend a lot of time, working. Where's the time freedom? Right? Where's the time freedom? How do you get to actually enjoy? How do you get to put up your feet, okay, and relax? Okay, you need automation, right? So that you can be in the Dominican Republic on a beach, right? They have lovely beaches there, right? You could be on a beach, enjoying yourself while your automation is working on your behalf within your business. Okay, so you want to automate your business. You want to be able to have an automatic way to make sales. Instead of you going door to door, instead of you picking up phone calls and pick up the phone, making phone calls, instead of you doing live presentations, all these things, you want to be able to automate how a person, a visitor, traffic comes to your website, your place of business, your online business, to be able to see what products you have to offer. Okay, you want to be able to automate that, and if they see something that they like and they want to purchase it, again, all automated. Right, you want all of that to take care of, and then to see the revenue come into your digital wallet, right? So that's a complete sales cycle. If there's follow-up needs to be done, because most people, right, when you try to sell something, it's not, a hit and done, hit and miss. It's not one time. It takes repetition, right? So especially when it comes to online, it's not like they're walking into a physical store, right? It's digital. So they may not trust the site. All these different things comes to mind. So they may walk away at first. Maybe the second time they see your website, they say, oh, okay, it's still around. They still didn't buy yet. Maybe the third time they see it, oh, okay, it's kind of interesting. Okay, there must be a reason why I'm seeing it so many times. Okay, maybe other people are buying from them. Okay, so they're probably trustworthy. So now they decide to engage after the third, maybe even fourth time. Okay, so it takes following up. Right? If you just have a website and that's all you have, there is no way to follow up with that person. When they come visit a site and they leave, how do you follow up with them? So you want to have a systematic way, an automatic way, a controlled way to be able to capture people's information, okay, so that you can follow up automatically using software, okay, so that the entire sales process is done hands-free, okay? That's the automation part. We want to be able to automate that process so that you don't have to do the tedious work of maybe send out emails every day. You send out emails. You don't want to do that tedious work. There's software that are available, right, that people can use to automate that process. So on Passive, it's got the complete business solution. That's our C. They have the automation. Okay, that's our A. And then the T, which I touched a bit on, which is the traffic. Okay, but not just any traffic, targeted traffic. Because if you have a complete business solution, meaning you have a system, an ecosystem, okay, a platform, okay, a place where people can come and see what you have to offer. But if no one comes, how do you make money? Okay, you have to have traffic. Traffic is just simply visitors, real eyeballs that's looking at what you have to offer. So you have to have that. And it can't just be any traffic, because if I'm selling women's shoes, okay, and the traffic that's coming to me is a whole, a lot of men are coming, right? Men, 100,000, just men coming to see what I have. But I'm selling women's shoes though, right? So unless they're buying it for someone, but chances are I'm not going to make a lot of sales. But if I get a whole bunch of women now, so a lot of women are coming now, right, to see my store that's selling women shoes, right, women's shoes, okay, the probability of me making sales drastically increase. So I want to have targeted traffic. I don't want to be selling cars and I have people that's looking for homes. No, I want people looking for cars. I don't want to be selling donuts and then people are coming looking for a banana, right? I want whatever it is that I'm offering, whatever my offer is, I want people that's looking for that. And that's called targeted traffic. So that's what we want. That's our T, targeted traffic. So you have to have the complete business solution, because you don't want people to be going here, there, and everywhere looking for products. If you can capture their attention, right, and keep them there so that everything that you need is right here, one-stop shop. It's like walking into Walmart. When you go into Walmart, if you want to buy groceries, there's groceries there. If you want to buy clothing, there's clothing there. If you need electronics, it's there. If you need pharmaceuticals, it's there, right? It's like one-stop shop. That's what Walmart is catering to. You want furniture, you can buy furniture inside Walmart, okay, and so on. Okay, the point is you want to have a storefront that offers multiple products, right? That is key. If you only have one product, so let's take a company, we're all familiar with Zoom, okay? So someone goes to Zoom's website and all they see is, oh, I can get a video conferencing platform. Okay, but I'm not looking for that. I want a domain name. Okay, Zoom just lost that sale. Okay, oh, I want to buy a e-learning platform. Okay, well, Zoom doesn't have that. You understand? You what you want is to be able to cater to as much as possible, right? You don't want to go too wide. You want to be able to offer value, not just products just for offering products' sake, but products that have real value that people are gonna find value in. When you do that, and it's all under one roof, it's much better. That's why Walmart does what it does. You go to Amazon, you can find almost anything you want by going to Amazon. You understand? Smart business. And when you look at the revenue that these companies generate, as in Walmart and Amazon, think of that number. Think of how large that is. There's a reason for that. And so OnPassive says, hey, we're going to provide a complete business solution. We're going to create automation because we want to automate the sales process, right? We want to include targeted traffic because if you don't have the traffic, it's not really complete, is it? Okay. So you put all these three things together, guess what's left? Money. That's how you generate revenue. That's how you bring in income, okay? By making sales. So if I automate all of that, it's inevitable that money will come. Sales will be made. And from those sales is how I generate commissions. That's OnPassive, a complete business solution that's infused with artificial intelligence. Okay, AI is built into it, okay? To create the automation, to getting the laser focused targeted traffic, right? So that at the end comes the money, right? That is OnPassive, and that is going to help so many businesses around the globe. It's going to help so many individuals, to get their sense of living back, because most people go through life without living. We just exist. We get up, we work, go to sleep. We get up, go to work, go to sleep. We're just existing. We're not living. We're not enjoying ourselves. Not many people can just get up from leave New York and go to Dominican Republic and go enjoy themselves, even though they're spending with family. A lot of people can't do that because they can't take time off work, and so on. Don't have the money to do it, etc. Right? The bottom line is people really want to live if they have an option. Now they do because we have OnPassive.
Awesome. Wow. That sums up OnPassive. So I'm not going to add anything to spoil it. I think that information is clear enough for someone who hears the name OnPassive and wants to get the glimpse of what it is for them to make a step forward. Now, Sister Myra, I'm here. I've listened to Brother Michael's words, and I'm happy. I want to access the OnPassive ecosystem. Can you say a few words to someone who is interested how they can join OnPassive?
Thank you, Sister Gladys. After Michael Williams spoke, what else can I say? The expert has spoken, and it was so clear and simple. It's the truth. I can only tell you by my perspective, right? Because I'm learning from the experts, the marketer expert. That's why I came to OnPassive, because OnPassive is bringing all business solution and whatever work is going to be done for me, because I really suck at selling and marketing. So this is the truth, right? For people like me that don't understand what OnPassive entails, it's just simple. It will be the same advice that I always give. You have to be, looking for something to better your life and the life of you or your children and your family, and provide, wanting to provide an extra income and come out of the rat race, the 9-to-5 rat race, and you want it. You have to want it so much in your life for you to really search for things that work for you. That's exactly how I came across OnPassive, because I was looking online for something to bring me an extra income and maybe change my lifestyle, which was not really a lifestyle, it was a jail time, because I didn't have no time for anything, and I didn't have no extra money, and I didn't have no time for anything. So when OnPassive came and gave me the solution to my life, to live the life that I wanted to live and the legacy that I want to leave for my children, this is what I pay attention to. I say OnPassive a single log on with all the products that you need to better your business. Not only your business, but also to entertain yourself in a personal level, because we have everything in one stop shop. So Michael Williams say he's an expert, a marketing expert. He's a successful business person. He say everything the way that that you will understand. Very simple. It's just have to do with you desire, you really what you want in your life to really find out what it is. If you don't have the wanting to better your life, you will never know what empathy is. So just ask yourself what you want for yourself, how you want to live for the rest of your life, how you want to retire one day, how much money you want to have to enjoy retirement. Because nowadays, if we retire, we're not going to do nothing. We're going to be limited to our little meals and stuck in the house watching TV. Bottom line, bottom line. But if you go to a company like Ampasi that's going to bring you a generous extra income, because they're going to do the work for you, just learn what it is and come in. It's simple. Thank you, Sister Gladys, and thank you, Michael Williams, your expertise. I'm so thrilled to have you today and to have spoken to you as well. This is the first time that I actually have a chance to do this. I'm so happy and grateful. Thank you so much, Sister Gladys and Sister Maya.
Awesome. Thank you. How we are all, struggling to have this time freedom. As a mom with young kids, I know I need time freedom to be present, with them. This is the time that we need to spend time with the kids. And that when you are working 9 to 5 and then weekends, you are running around to clean up, to do other things, there's no enough time. So thank you so much for that perspective. Now, Sister Mayan, for you, what do you have to say after listening to Sister Myra and Michael? What do you have to say?
Honestly, Sister Gladys, I have everything to say about Unpassive. I'm never short of anything to say about it. Yeah. The thing is, my concern was actually about the domains. We've been told there are domains that everybody will be benefiting from it, and that would be hosted by Unpassive. I just wanted to know a little bit more about, if you can throw a little bit light, on that, or how would that benefit each and every one of us, because if we all have a domain name, yes, it's going to be in the internet, and then Unpassive is not going to have the. I don't know. I would like you to please enlighten me on that a bit, because I don't really have a clear knowledge of it. Please, if you don't mind.
Sure.
William.
Absolutely. So you have to have a presence on the internet, right? And so you want that to be unique to you. So when you join a company, you join a business, whatever business, they normally give you a replicated page. So it's abcbusiness.com/ maybe your name or some username or something. That's a replicated page. So everybody has the same page, right? There's nothing that's unique to that. You're not promoting yourself. You're promoting the actual company, right? Is what you're doing. And so, that doesn't work well from a marketing standpoint within like search engines, and so they don't pick up replicated pages well. Okay, as opposed to if you have johnsmith.com, susiewinters.com, right? Yourname.com. You understand? If you have something like that, or maybe you have something that says, artificial intelligence, rus.com. So you have some name that is your domain, and if that what comes between the www dot, okay, and the .com, whatever is in between there, that's your domain. So you can brand yourself, in whatever business that you may have. There's a reason why you have Amazon.com, Microsoft.com. It's not, Microsoft.com / blah, 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 blah. That's not what it's Microsoft.com. It's Amazon.com. it's Apple, and so on, right? So those companies are defined by that name. So the same way in your business, so you have your on passive business, you want to have a name that defines you, not promoting on passive, but it's promoting you. Okay. Maybe you have an additional business. Okay. You say you're a lawyer, right? So maybe you want to promote your law business. So you can have something in that name that suggests such, right? As well as if I'm promoting on passive products. Okay. So if that's my focus, I want to promote on passive products, right? I can have something digitalsolutionsrs.com, a name that's there that people are going to remember when they hear it. They know it's me. They know this is my business, etc. Right? That's what the domain name is. So imagine having 1 million of these unique domain names.
Yeah.
Imagine having 2 million, 3 million. They're all unique, meaning they're not connected. The name itself is not connected. It's not onpassive.com / Myra, onpassive.com / Gladys, right? Those are not unique, okay? But having unique names, okay, that is going to do so much as far as driving organic traffic, meaning the search engine, people go into the search engine that they're typing in, looking for, a way to make money, looking for a home-based business, looking for digital solutions, looking for a video conferencing platform, okay? And so it starts with your domain name, but then it's the content that's on there. So you're going to have relevant content that people will be searching for, okay, so that they're drawn to your website, okay? And so when you have unique sites like that, okay, it's going to help each individual, right, as opposed to having that replicated page. So you're now able to get organic traffic, meaning traffic that you're not even paying for, okay? So you have the targeted traffic that you can actually go purchase, and those people are directed to your site because you say, hey, I'm buying this amount of traffic, and this is where I want it to go. This is the address that it needs to go, okay? So you have that traffic, but then you also have organic traffic, right? And that's the traffic that you get that is free, that people will type in from a search engine. People will be able to pick up what you have to offer. Maybe you're going to do some traditional advertising, whether it be billboards or flyers or whatever, right? You can do all those other things, but the point is you want to have a unique domain name, right? So that it identifies you and your business, okay? Now, what we have is where we have something that's powered by OnPassive. But also keep in mind, though, the fact that we can purchase target traffic and tell the traffic where to go, okay? The domain name is important, but it's not as important as people think. We have something that's unique in that we're able to get the traffic pointed towards that domain name, right? As opposed to if you're in a regular business and you say, you know what, I'm going to start a business tomorrow selling widgets. So you go to maybe GoDaddy or something and you go buy a domain name and you try to get this website set up and all of this stuff. You're still going to have problems because you probably don't know how to get traffic to that site, right? In OnPassive, while the domain name is important, but is not as important as someone who's out there on their own and don't know how to direct traffic. With us, if I have the worst domain name, it doesn't matter because I'm buying traffic from OnPassive and telling the traffic where to go, right? Directing it. So I'm always going to get traffic even though my domain name may be bad, right? And that's the beauty about OnPassive, right? It's taken care of in such a way that you wouldn't have to think too much about it. Okay, and when it comes time to purchase it, so I don't know what name should I come up with. Okay, you'll have suggestions. Okay, just like when you go open up a Gmail account, and maybe you put something in for the username and it's already taken, so they give you like options. You can use this one or this one or this one. Same idea, right? So you get options. Okay? So it's very, very important to have a domain name. Absolutely, it's important to have a unique one. Definitely, but the great thing is, regardless of what we come up with on our own, as far as what the name is going to be, okay, we're able to purchase the traffic that's going to be directed there. So we're good either way. Okay. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's why the domain is important. Okay. It's going to do each and every one of us justice and help us that much more in building income for life.
That's amazing. That's really good to know, because in other words, we are actually going to sell ourselves. That's basically it, because we've got all the products that is in the OES, but the difference is that our names are going to bear these products. So these are our shops, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's the power of branding. And we have, the company working hard to brand us, to make sure that they are focusing on branding us, not branding themselves, which
Yeah.
many companies do. But here we are. What a blessing. Sister Myra, I know that information, this video is power packed with very important information. So we are going to try and do the final round. Sister Myra, before I go to Brother Michael to say his final words, anything you want to say to our viewers in terms of the everything that we have discussed today? Any words for anybody out there, especially those who are not yet in on passive?
Well, Sister Gladys, today has been such a clear and simple day because an expert has explained everything the way it is in a simple, smart way. So it's nothing else for me to add in regards to the mechanics of passive because, like I said before, I'm not an expert. But I knew everything that Michael Williams explained. I knew because I've been with Passive already, 3.5 years, almost 4 years, and I learned all that. I know all that, and although I know all that, I don't know how to explain it, right? Because it's not my field. This is where I sit still and just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. Because Passive is gonna take me where I need to go in my business, and it's gonna give me everything, to make my life easier, and that's what I need to know. So I know everything that Michael Williams explained. Like I say, I know what the domain is. I know if you don't have a website, and you don't have customers going to, which is coffee is equal traffic, we're not going to sell. How are you going to sell, open a store and have no people buying? So I know all that, but Michael Williams explained it, and I'm so glad with that. And I think everybody, even if nobody's here yet with On Passive, they understand exactly what he explained. Everything was simple and easy, and it's just a matter of choice. Again, ask yourself what you want, and you got it in On Passive. Just come in, your life will change. Just want to change your life, and this is it. Be curious, be curious and take chances in life. This is what I did, and I'm happy. I'm not going back, and will never go back. I know I'm in the right place, and all I had to add is thank you, Sister Gladys, Sister Megan, Michael Williams. It's a pleasure again. Thank you so much for being with us today, and everybody watching us. Thank you for watching us in another episode of On Passive Unveiled. We wait to see you. We wait for your support every Saturday at 1 p.m. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sister Myra. And for anybody who may be wondering, it's not in On Passive, who might come across this clip, check on the main pages. There's either QR code, go to the description box or the bio section. There's a link where you can click and be able to create an email, because in order to access the On Passive ecosystem, you need to create an email. So once you create that email and you will have the password, you'll create the password. Those two will enable you to access the On Passive ecosystem, where you can learn more information about On Passive, or you can go to the website www.onpassive.com, and that will also prompt you to create that email for you to be able to access the ecosystem. Now, I'm going to come to you, Sister Mayan, to close everything. Brother Michael, final words that you may have, you would like to share with our viewers or anybody who might come across this video. Anything you want to share with them? Shed some wisdom there.
Well, the thing is this, that so many people out there are in a bad financial situation. The economy is not getting any better. It's going to keep on getting worse. And how are people going to live? How are people going to survive? Right? When things are really bad, that's when you see crime increases. And so we certainly don't want to be a victim of these crimes. So we want the place to be better. We want humanity to be better. We want the economy to be better. And one way of doing that is to be able to supplement whatever income that you currently have, right? And the best way I know to do that is to have your own home-based business. Meaning home-based just simply means that I can do it from anywhere, right? I don't have to go into a job, etc., right? And you certainly want to have something that is digital. You want something that's on the internet. You want to be able to reach the globe, right? Imagine having your business and all your business can do is just reach people in Canada, right? You're limited, right? If you're just reaching people in Cameroon, you're limited. But if you can reach people to over 200 countries around the world, if you can reach over 8 billion people on this planet, over 5+ billion that's online, that's a better way to go about it. Your chance of success is that much greater, right? That's what OnPassive is providing for people. It's providing people a way to get out of whatever rut they may find themselves in financially, right? But also give them the resource that they'll need if they're interested in uplifting humanity. If they care about other people, okay, then OnPassive gives you that resource as well, right? Because it's all about taking care of yourself and your family, and whatever excess that you have, then use that now to help, those in your community, those that are in need, right? There's so many homeless people that we can find right there in our backyards. We don't have to go too far to see that, unfortunately, right? But something can be done, and OnPassive is putting all that together as well. It's about providing value to businesses, to consumers, to anyone that needs the products that we have to offer, right? But it's also a way for people to be able to generate sales in an automatic fashion so that they can generate income to benefit themselves and their family for generations to come. This is an opportunity to create generational wealth, right? So there's so much to it. For those that are out there that's looking for a way out, OnPassive is your answer. It's a one-stop shop. It's a one-stop shop that can help you to improve your lifestyle. It's a one-stop shop that help you get the products that you need, that you may be currently using some of them. But we know that a lot of these companies, they sell these products at ridiculous prices simply because they can and because people are willing to pay it, right? But if I can get the similar product, doesn't have to be the same, but if it's similar, right, and it's more cost effective, right, that alone is going to make me take a look. I may not buy, but I'll at least take a look, though, to see if it even makes sense, right? Businesses, companies love to save money. They love to save money. Show me a company that doesn't want to save money. All companies want to save money, right? OnPassive will provide products for companies to be able to do just that, okay? To be able to do just that. Why pay thousands of dollars a month for a video conferencing platform when it can cost you 10 times less, right? You understand? Right? Mm-hmm. So it makes so much sense. So, and then what you do is you make it free for people to at least get an account so that they can take a look on the inside to see what's really going on, right? And so it's free to get an OnPassive ecosystem account, right? Doesn't cost anyone any money. So people can come and take a look, right? And they can have that account as long as they want to. If they want to test drive our first paid product, which is OConnect, or a video conferencing platform, they can do so for 14 days, free trial, okay? If they just want to use the other free products that are there, right? If they have a business that they want to maybe trim the URL, which is your website address, okay? If they want to do that, if they want to use a different email provider, right? That's give you unlimited storage, etc. Okay, it's free. Just create a free ecosystem account, and you have access to all of that. If you want to see that there is a new way, right, to participate in social media. It doesn't have to be what you're used to out there, okay? It doesn't have to be that. You can actually create your own community, and so now you can engage with those that you choose to engage with, right? So all that is available right now in OnPassive, right? And so you get your free account, and whenever the next product comes down the pipeline, it'll be right there in front of you. So if it's something that you like, you use it, okay? It's as simple as that. And then when the next product comes out, same thing will happen again, and the next, and so on, right? So it's a very, very simple, very friendly business. And as was mentioned earlier, it's a business built with heart, built with love in mind, in the sense that the focal point is not about revenue generation, okay? The focal point is how can we serve? How can we help those that need help? right? Whether it be from a financial standpoint, whether it be just even from just, support. So many people have come into OnPassive, and right now they're better than, when they first came in, because of all the knowledge, all the information that they've received. There's so much negativity that goes on out there. And so when they come into OnPassive, when they log into their ecosystem, when they come onto a webinar, right, they find peace, they find comfort, they find love, right? To the point where some even got married as a result of OnPassive, right? Even that kind of love as well, right? So again, one-stop shop, okay? So the point is, OnPassive is a real company with real people, with real solutions, okay? That's going to help people regardless of how you see it. Even if you don't get in OnPassive, someone will be in OnPassive and they will generate that wealth, and they will be willing to share the wealth, because that's part of our protocol. That's part of what OnPassive is about. How can we share the wealth? Don't just keep it to ourselves. Take care of yourself and your family first, of course, but then the excess, though, use it. Maybe it's a foundation that you want to support. Maybe it's a charitable organization that you want to support. Maybe you have a cause. Maybe you've been impacted by cancer or sickle cell or whatever the case may be, heart diseases, etc., right? And you want to support homelessness, okay? Getting clean water to people. There's so many great causes that's out there, right, that need funding. Okay, maybe you have your own personal cause that you want to start, okay, and so on. Okay, the bottom line is that OnPassive is for everyone, everywhere around the world. And so many people's lives are going to be impacted in a positive way simply because they got into OnPassive. And so thank you guys for having me today. It's been great. It's been a pleasure. Myra, Mayan, Gladys, thank you so much. The OP Legacy Unveiled team, right? This is great. So thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Brother Michael. We love that. And truly, we are one family, and lives have been changed. We can all testify, but I'm sure soon it's going to go viral when people give their testimonies, how far they have come. And I love the joke you just made there. In OnPassive, you not only get the products, you don't get only the business, you also get lives. You get people. We have had people get married within the company, so that's awesome. So, Sister Mayan, you're going to close our meeting today. We thank you in a special way, Brother Michael. We will sure be inviting you back here again. You are very resourceful, and we appreciate the information that you have shared to our viewers. So we honor your time. We have 2 minutes to make sure we meet that deadline. We are not going to keep him beyond the hour. So, Sister Mayan, you can finish up our meeting today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Brother Michael. You've been amazing. Thank you so much. Just as usual, you've always boosted all your webinars. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you very much. Now, everybody, I'm sure you've heard him. We told you when we started this webinar that today is going to be bubbling. Brother Michael has actually done it, once again. And we say thank you so much for being with us. And you've all heard him. OnPassive is just one-stop shop. That's what OnPassive is. OnPassive is single sign-on. Just all you need to do, just come in and you get all the products he was talking about and all my sisters were talking about. OnPassive indeed is a game changer. So thank you very much, everybody, for being with us. Thank you, Sister Gladys. It was so good. I know it's getting so dark here, and I don't know how it is out there. It's very, very dark, to be honest. Sister Myra, you're amazing. You're just in in the Caribbean where you're having fun. Enjoy and extend our greetings to Mommy. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Thank you very much for being with us. And watch out for us again OnPassive OP Legacy Unveiled. Watch out for us next Saturday. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you all. It was nice having you. See you next time. Bye.